What if I told you that the strongest revenge isn't screaming, arguing, or exposing someone, but silence? The deepest way to win against those who wrong you isn't by fighting back, but by becoming untouchable. That's not weakness. It's strength, a stoic kind of strength that turns pain into power. In life, you'll face two kinds of people, the ones who build you and the ones who break you. And those who break you rarely do it in obvious ways. Sometimes it's betrayal, manipulation, fake kindness, or whispered gossip. The sting of such betrayal lingers long after, cutting deeper than any wound to the body. When someone hurts us, our first instinct is to lash out. We want the world to know the truth. We want revenge. But here's the truth. Anger gives them exactly what they want, our energy. The Stoics knew better. They believed that real power isn't found in controlling others, but in controlling ourselves. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." You can't stop people from betraying you, but you can choose whether to give them control over your emotions. Silence feels like losing, but it's not. Silence is the loudest message you can send. Imagine someone spreading lies, abandoning you when you needed them most, or making you feel like you'll never be enough. They expect your breakdown, your anger, your drama. But instead, you give them nothing. You don't react. You vanish. And while they wait for chaos, you start glowing. You build your health, your career, your mind. You surround yourself with people who value you. Your silence becomes proof that you've outgrown them. Silence isn't passive, it's power. It forces people to face the weight of their actions without the distraction of your reaction. It breaks their ability to manipulate you. Because here's the truth. When someone no longer controls your emotions, they no longer control you. That's the essence of Stoicism. You don't just fight your enemies, you rise beyond them. You erase them from your emotional world and move forward so far that they become irrelevant.
Revenge isn't about making them hurt. It's about making sure they can never hurt you again. True revenge is building a life that's so fulfilling, so disciplined, and so rich with peace that the one who betrayed you fades into a forgotten chapter. When you meet betrayal with anger, they win. But when you rise in silence, they lose, because they crave your attention, your weakness, your reaction. Take that away, and you starve their ego. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters."
Look at the people who've been betrayed on the biggest stage, celebrities. Many don't rant or gossip about it. They simply come back months later glowing, winning, stronger than before. Their silence speaks louder than interviews or explanations ever could. That's real power. You don't need to broadcast your pain. You don't need to prove your worth. You simply rise, becoming so centered and untouchable that the person who once broke you doesn't even exist in your world anymore. Here's the final truth. When you stop chasing revenge, life delivers it for you. The law of cause and effect never fails. While you heal and grow, they remain stuck in their own toxic cycles. Your quiet rise is justice they never saw coming. So the next time someone wounds you, walk away. Not in weakness, but in wisdom. Don't argue, don't explain, don't fight. Just invest in yourself. Build a life so grounded in peace, purpose, and progress that when they see you again, they won't even recognize who you've become. And that's when they'll realize your silence was the loudest revenge of all.